Assalamualaikum dear students, welcome to your channel the Anatomage Canvas, and in today's class I am going to teach you the brachial plexus. So first of all, the brachial plexus takes origin from the vertebra, the C5, C6, C7, C8 and T1. These are the different nerve roots from which the brachial plexus takes its origin. So I will show you these nerve roots over here. Now this one is the second anterior limits of the sixth cervical, which is the second root, and this one is the first root, and this one is the third root, then the fourth root, and also over here will be the fifth root. Now these roots join to each other. So first two roots from the C5 and C6, they join to each other and they form the superior trunk. The root from the C7 forms the middle trunk, and roots from the C8 and T1 forms the inferior trunk. So these are the trunks. Then these trunks divide into anterior and posterior divisions. So here you can see again at this level that this one is the anterior division of the superior trunk, and behind this will be the posterior division. I will show you just a minute. So here you can see this one was the posterior division, and this one is the anterior division of the superior trunk. So this is the superior trunk taking origin from the C5 and C6 cervical nerves. These two nerve roots, anterior limits of these two nerve roots join to form the superior trunk. This superior trunk then divides into anterior and posterior divisions. Now have a look at the middle trunk. So here you can see that this one is the inferior trunk, and in between the inferior and the superior trunk, here you can see this one is the middle trunk. So middle trunk taking origin from the C7, anterior limits of the cervical nerve 7, and it again divides into two branches, the anterior and the posterior branches. Similarly, the inferior trunk, which is also taking origin from the C8 and T1, it divides into anterior and posterior branches, anterior and posterior divisions. So as these trunks divided into different divisions, then the anterior division of the upper and the superior trunk and the middle trunk, they join to form the lateral guard. The anterior division of the lower trunk forms the medial Now you can see the different cards which are forming in this video. You can see over here that this one is the upper card or the lateral card, this one is the posterior card, and this one is the medial card. So first I have told you that the branches, they are taking origin from C5 to T1. These nerve roots join to form the trunk. Then these trunk divided into anterior and posterior division. Now the anterior division of the superior and middle trunk, they join to form the lateral trunk, and anterior division of the inferior trunk forms the medial card, and posterior division of all the three trunks, they join to form the posterior card. Then these cards then give rise to the different branches. So first of all, I will show you the branches which are taking origin from the roots. So these are the different branches. Here you can see. First, here you can see the first branch which is taking origin from the nerve root. This is nerve to the rhomboids, and in addition to this, you can see another nerve which is taking from the superior trunk, which is taking origin from the superior trunk. So the only superior trunk is giving origin to the two branches. So these two branches are nerve to the rhomboids and nerve to the serratus anterior muscle. This is also called the long thoracic nerve. So these two nerves, long thoracic nerve and nerve to the rhomboids, these are the branches from the superior trunk. Now we move on to the next branches which are taking origin from the upper trunk, and there are the two branches which are taking origin from the upper trunk. So first I will show you the upper trunk. Here you can see this one is the upper trunk, and this upper trunk giving origin to two nerves. The one is the nerve to the subclavius, so this one is the nerve to the subclavius muscle, and another one which is taking origin from this is the just a minute. So nerve second is not this one. Yes, this one is the suprascapular nerve. So these two nerves, they are taking origin from the superior nerve, the suprascapular nerve and nerve to the subclavius. Then now I am showing you the different cards and its branches. So first of all, this one is the lateral card. Here you can see this one is the anterior division, and it is forming the lateral card over here. And we have below this lateral card, you can see this one is the posterior card, and this one is the medial card. So you can see the medial card of the brachial plexus. So first I will show you the branches of the lateral card. So here you can see in this lateral card the branches which are taking origin over here. These one are the, first of all, this is the lateral pectoral nerve, which is a branch of the lateral card. Then you can see over here, this is the root of the medial nerve, lateral root of the medial nerve, which is taking origin from the lateral card. And then you can see the musculocutaneous nerve. So these are the three nerves which are taking origin from the lateral card. Here you can see this is the lateral card, the lateral pectoral nerve, the lateral root of the medial nerve, and the musculocutaneous nerve. Now I will show you the posterior card, and in posterior card you can see over here that this posterior card is forming the radial nerve, then is forming the axillary nerve over here. Axillary nerve, the radial nerve, which is formed by the posterior card, and then here you can see another very important thing, the three branches which are taking origin from the posterior card over here. You can see, just a minute, here you can see this one is the posterior card, and the three branches which are taking origin. This one is the upper subscapular nerve, this one is nerve to the latissimus dorsi, and this one is the lower subscapular nerve. So these three branches, in addition to the axillary nerve and the radial nerve, these are the branches of the lateral card. Now I will show you the medial card over here and the different branches of the medial card. Here you can see that this one is the medial card over here and is giving rise to different branches. So first branch over here, you can see this branch. This is the medial pectoral nerve. This is the first branch given up from the medial card. Then another branch you can see over here, and then this branch is the medial cutaneous nerve of the arm. Next to this is this branch which is the ulnar nerve, and then medial cutaneous nerve of the forearm, and then the medial root of the medial nerve. So I will highlight all of these over here. So first you can see the medial card over here. Then this nerve, this is the medial pectoral nerve, which is the first branch. Then the medial cutaneous nerve of the arm. Then the ulnar nerve, and the medial cutaneous nerve of the forearm, and the medial root of the medial nerve. So these are the different 5 branches of the medial card, and here I complete my today's lecture. Thanks for watching. Allah Hafiz, till the next class.